Hi there, Dan coming to you today. Now that we have some Muay Thai pads and I have some people here to help me, I'm going to continue on with our cutting series and talk a little bit more about cutting. This will be another part in our series of hand techniques of cutting. Cutting is exactly like it says. You know, once if I have a knife, somebody has a knife, they're automatically going to be thinking like a martial art person. They're going to be slicing. And the same thing goes with cutting. When somebody's fighting at you, you know, I can use a cutting technique to destroy the hand. You know, Gideon is punching at me. I can block, okay, but I still haven't eliminated anything. I'm just taking care of that initial attack. He's still coming in. He's still angry. He's still attacking me. It's not stop the aggression, and it's not stop the assault. Okay? He punches me and I get out of the way. That still hasn't solved the problem because he's still going to be attacking me and still going to be assaulting me. Okay? So getting out of the way, you don't want to get hit. Blocking is you're almost getting hit and you're covering to make sure you don't get hit. But then there's a third one. Attack the attack with an attack. Now we have the cutting technique where it's very relaxed and it's coming down at a 45-degree angle. Now the whole idea is he's punching at me, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm just kind of getting out of the way, and I'm going to go ahead and he punches, and I cut his hand. And I am actually attacking to the joint area. There's the here, and I'm actually attacking that, okay? And I'm just staying out of the range. I'm just going to do my fingers because I don't want to hurt him. So I'm here, okay? And that didn't feel good, did it? Hurt. It was just my fingers. Okay? So imagine what would happen if you do your whole hand. So as he's coming in at me, I'm just moving away and I'm actually attacking his attack. Okay, so that's one. Another one is practicing with your opponent where he has, put it on the other hand. And step over here. This is reaction. Now, when you do this, you just don't want to be static and just holding it there and practicing hitting it. If you're going to do that, you might as well just go hit the pad, okay? The whole object of this is your opponent is giving you conditioned response, and you're trying to train for realistic of the street. So first of all, he's going to be here, relaxed. I'm here. He puts his pad out. We have my distance, okay, which is 1 arm's length down. He comes here, okay? And then we're making eye contact. Now, what I'm going to do, and I don't want to get into repetition where I'm doing 1 and then 2 and doing a cadence. No. You don't want to do that. You're not training the mind stream, and you're not doing anything other than just striking, okay? You want to have this conditioned response so that if you run into the same scenario in the street, you go, I know what to do. I've practiced the same way in my class. You must practice Hapkido as realistically as it's going to be in the street. You know, I got a lot of misgivings about all these Hapkido tournaments, okay? Because you're watering it down, okay? Hapkido is not meant to be in tournaments, okay? I know it's great, and we have tournaments in Hapkido, you know, to try to apply some of the techniques you have, but it limits you on what you can do, and there's rules and regulations, okay? Originally, when Hapkido was in, there were no tournaments. You know, in fact, when they first talked about the first tournament, we used to laugh about it. I go, how the hell are you going to have a tournament in Hapkido? You know, I'm just going to poke the guy in the eye and I win and he loses. Oh, you can't do that. Well, then you're not doing real Hapkido. You're doing watered down mishmash, mama hoo stuff. So basically, we have our distance and he puts it down and he's going to give me this look by shifting his head in, looking at me, kind of like an aggression. And like he's coming in for attack. And when he does that, go ahead and put it up and get your distance better. Okay. When he does that, When he does that, I come in and I'm going to do the cut. Okay, and then we're back again. He puts it down. And when he brings it up again, I come in and I do the cut. Okay. So that's practicing with the pad and getting this conditioned response. Another way for doing this is with endurance, where you'll have a pad on each hand, and you'll have the students line up, and you'll be here in a horse stance, natural stance. They'll just have the pads up, and I'm going to come here and more inward. And you're just coming here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I want to make sure I maintain good eye contact. Don't be looking at the pad. Look at your opponent. 1, 2, and then the hips got to turn. 1, 2. Okay. So these are some variations of training for cutting. Also, he can be here where I do it with the forward foot. He just brings one pad up, and I come in here and just cut. See, and then I come here and just cut. It's reaction time. Like and subscribe. Got a lot more to come. Like I said, 50 years up here. I forgot more techniques than most of you people even know. So remember that. When you criticize me, you know, I trained 6 hours a day, 7 days a week for over 20 years. How many of you black belts can say you did that? Before you even taught your first student, I trained for 20 years before I taught my first student. Okay? So think about that. All you guys want to do 2-3 years of Hapkido, say you're 4th degree black belt, and start teaching. I don't think so. Okay? You guys that do that, you're shameful to the art. Okay, that's why I'm here in China. I mean, so fed up with this nonsense in America. Everybody handing out belts. Everybody says they're this grandmaster, that grandmaster. Really, there only should be one grandmaster, not 50 running around all over the place. Okay, you only have one grandmaster per art. But you know, there's more grandmasters in America than there is in Korea and China combined. So go figure. Okay, we'll see you soon. Subscribe and like, and we'll catch you on the flip side.